It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K. Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. A moment here now to see the numbers for Joel Embiid.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Rizachet. Johnson and Okongwu man the post positions. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point. And for the 76ers, in the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Oubre. And it's Barlow in at the power forward position. So tonight, Tim, we got a fantastic matchup at the guard position. Indeed, some of the best in the league going head-to-head.
Yeah, this is the very top of the food chain when it comes to guard play in this league. Really no weaknesses out there for either backcourt.
No coverage that time.
That's beautiful right there by Maxey. You can play him off the ball or on the ball. Tyrese will find a way to beat you.
Pass to Rizachet. Okongwu with a screen on Oubre. Embiid with the steal. Oubre inside. Guarded by Rizachet. Oubre can't get it to go. On the wing, Daniels. Now, Alexander Walker. Now, Okongwu. Guarded by Embiid. 5 on the clock. Johnson gets the bucket.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Here's Edgecombe. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Lets it go from deep. The 76ers another three.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Rizachet. Back to Alexander Walker. Rizachet sets the screen for Daniels. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Barlow. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Embiid sets the pick for Oubre. Pass to Edgecombe. Takes the three. That shot no good. Here's Alexander Walker. Back to Okongwu. Now Rizachet. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You take a look at the 76ers. They're trying to get in the playoffs here. If they stay the course, they will. And checking out Atlanta, 5 games behind.
And seeing where the 76ers are, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Well, this is kind of where we expected them to be. They're a very good team, maybe even great, but they are still one level below the very top.
And last season, Tim, Paul Millsap retired. He was an all-star in each of his 4 years in Atlanta.
Well, he helped guide the Hawks to the Eastern Conference Finals back in 2015. That team overachieved through chemistry, and this group hopes to do the same thing.
Outside, Maxey. Pass to Oubre. And here's Maxey. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Maxey's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the 76ers. Johnson outside. He lobs it up. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
There is no doubt about it. They'd love to have that one back.
Now, here's Oubre. They really needed more from him in that loss to New York. Here's Edgecombe. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. To the paint. Kicks it out to Johnson. Here's Rizachet, covered by Oubre. Three-pointer, Daniels, and once again off the mark by Atlanta.
That's a tough start for them offensively. Now just 1 for 5 from the field. They've got to find their groove.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Back to Maxey. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Embiid's got 3 assists tonight. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. This break gives us the chance to see which teams have been the most successful in the transition game this month. Number 5, the Hawks.
I mean, they have really hit their stride in terms of that transition game. No doubt about it. They are playing at a great pace.
Here's Okongwu. He has yet to score. Outside Daniels. Pass to Alexander Walker. Drops in the tray.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
The 76ers leading by 7. Now Edgecombe. Here's Barlow. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Hawks trail by 9. Now, Alexander Walker. Coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Okongwu dishes to Daniels. Lock at 6. Launches a 3. Tyrese Maxey grabs the miss. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 14-5 run here. Oubre kicks to Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Outside Daniels. Back to Alexander Walker. Fires the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Edgecombe with it. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here is Daniels. Pass to Alexander Walker. Okongwu a screen. Inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Here's Edgecombe. Last game out, he had 14. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Now, here's Johnson. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Oubre outside. There's the 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
And Tim, I think it's safe to say that Kelly Oubre is an eccentric guy.
Well, Kevin, he's got the tattoos, the painted fingernails, certainly not afraid to express himself stylistically. And in this league, if you can play, well, the dress code is flexible.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And Philadelphia making a change here. Drummond's checked in. Johnson up top. Hawks passing it around. Shot clock at 5. That one good for 2.
A catch-and-shoot specialist, Ricochet, thrives in that role.
Maxey passes to Drummond. Back to Maxey. Pass to Barlow. Here's Edgecombe. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the 76ers lead by 18.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know. That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Up top, Maxey. Defended by Alexander Walker. And the shot goes in. Maxey's got 14 points.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Outside Daniels. Pass to Johnson. Beyond the arc. Barlow grabs the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Maxey sets a screen for Edgecombe. Oh, good with the triple. The Hawks trail by 17. Lobbed up there for Johnson.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Here's Edgecombe. Outside, Maxey buries the long-range jumper. 17 points in the game.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Here's Alexander Walker. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. Here's Ricochet, covered by Oubre. And that one's good. Ricochet's got his second basket of the night. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with them. So for the Hawks, on a heel, he's checked in for Zachary Ricochet. And McCollum subbed in for Daniels. Here's Lowry. Pass to Edwards. Lobbed up there for Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
Nailed from three-point land.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Outside Lowry. There's 1:26 left in the first quarter. There's the triple. Good on the triple. And the 76ers lead by 18.
Love the response from Lowry. When you drain a three on him, this guy's coming right back at you.
Healed outside. Johnson outside. The three from McCollum. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Victory eluded them last time in Atlanta when they faced the Hawks.
Well, they were on the wrong side of a very close matchup last time they met. But what a great game.
Drummond finds Watford. And the three off target.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Now, Alexander Walker. He's got 6. There's the pick. Pass to Hield. Again, the Hawks score.
A catch-and-shoot specialist. Hield has a quality jump shot and really makes quick decisions.
There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now, here's Lowry. Clock at 4. In the corner, it's Watford. Off target from outside. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. 76ers lead by 16. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the 76ers?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
They've got Edwards. Lowry out there with Quentin Grimes. Then there's Embiid. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter.
A volume three-point sniper. Hield realizes his role is to help space the floor with his shooting.
And here's Embiid, following the three-pointer by Buddy Hield. And here's Embiid, stripped away. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Pass to Landale. On the wing, Hield. He's guarded by Grimes. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now, here's Lowry. 76ers moving the ball around. Shot by Grimes. No good. The Hawks trail by 13. McCollum with the ball. 17 points for him last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
But he also picked apart the defense with his passing. I mean, this guy can really read the floor.
Here's Grimes. Pass to Embiid. Over in the corner, Edwards. No good on the three.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Hield kicks to McCollum. Now, here's Kispert. He's guarded by Grimes. The Hawks again can't hit. The 76ers leading by 13. Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. This is where Embiid wants the ball.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid, hard to deny.
Hield sets the pick for McCollum. Drills the three-pointer.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Embiid, no good. The Hawks trail by 12. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Joel Embiid over the years has had some tough luck with injuries. He said, "I've broken my face twice. I came back early with the risk of losing my vision, broken fingers. I still came back. I wish I was as lucky as others, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying to do whatever it takes to be out there." Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. McCollum kicks to Kispert. In the corner, it's Hield. Misses the three.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Grimes passes to Lowry. And he's good on the 3 ball. Lowry's got 6 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Lowry against McCollum. Hield from outside. It's good from long range. Hield's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So both teams making some changes here. Pass to Maxey. Embiid with a screen on McCollum. Maxey passes to Embiid. Kicks it out to Maxey. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Hawks trail by 14. And Tim, breaking down Jalen Johnson's game, what jumps out to you?
Well, Kevin, I think it's his versatility. He can really do everything out there. And when you combine it with his size and athleticism, he's got star written all over him.
Johnson outside. Pass to Rizachet. Here's Johnson, covered by Oubre. Here's McCollum. And a miss there on the triple. Oubre outside. Maxey in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta. Maxey's got 20 points.
And if you look at these early years for Tyrese Maxey's career, you can see he has increased the number of threes he's taken year by year.
Now here's McCollum. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. And it goes down 2 points. 22 points for him.
Yeah, Maxey putting all of this on full display. When he's hot like this, he's going to keep getting the ball.
Here's McCollum. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Rizachet missing.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Knicks. To the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Shot to stop the run. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in this game. Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
And the leaping ability of Oubre Jr. When he gets inside, this guy's determined to finish.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And Philadelphia making a change here. Arlo's checked in. And a change for the Hawks. Alexander Walker's checked in. Now here's Johnson. He has 7. Now Rizachet. Back to Alexander Walker. Fires for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, really the story of the game.
Well, let's give their opponents some credit for sensing that and putting him away. They were completely dominated.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Pass to Rizachet. Outside Daniels. Okongwu with a screen on Maxey. Okongwu can't hit the putback.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Outside Daniels. Alexander Walker on the wing. He's covered by Maxey. Okongwu with a screen on Maxey. Shot's good by Alexander Walker.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Now, here's Maxey. 32 points for him last game against New York.
And they were just struggling to stop him. They sent him to the line over and over, and the free throws were a big part of the game.
Now here's Embiid, and they double up Embiid. Rebound, Atlanta. Okongwu's now got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Alexander Walker. And here is Johnson. Johnson sets the screen for Daniels. No good on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Edgecombe with it. He's got 6. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The 76ers shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Edgecombe. Andre Drummond's checked in for Philadelphia. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Last outing for Atlanta, it was a loss to the Hornets in Charlotte. Okongwu kicks to Daniels. Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's the 3. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Now, here's Maxey. 24 points for him. Oubre outside. Back to Maxey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Maxey's got 26 points.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And here's Daniels. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Charlotte. Johnson, the pass to Alexander Walker. This one for 3. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Pass to Barlow. Here's Edgecombe. He has 7. The shot, no good. 32 seconds left here in the second. And stolen by Drummond. Down low. And that one is stuffed right through.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
Rizachet with it, covered by Oubre. There's 10 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Rizachet. Misses the jumper. And so it's Philadelphia, rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Well, Coach Nurse, seems like your defensive execution has been pretty sound. What are you seeing from your team?
Really solid, right? Not very many mistakes. We're helping where we're supposed to help. We're sending guys the right direction. Pretty solid.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie, for that. And folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings.
You know, right now for the Hawks, guess they're playing decent, remaining somewhat competitive. Just feel like this team is stuck right now, unable to get to the next level, searching for the answers.
And now back to that first half. How about Tyrese Maxey? He was getting whatever he wanted, whenever he wanted it.
Well, you see Maxey putting up points. He's the reason they're up. Not sure where they'd be without him.
He's been the best version of himself, which is elite. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Tyrese Maxey in this one, guys. He has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. Johnson and Okongwu man the post positions. Filling the perimeter slots are Daniels and Rizachet. And it's Alexander Walker in at point guard. Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Embiid. 13 feet away. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Lobbed up there for Johnson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
He is soaring on that one. Johnson going up high to get his hands on it.
Now Edgecombe. Back to Maxey. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. From past the arc, hits the three-point bomb. Maxey's got 29.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Alexander Walker on the wing. He's covered by Maxey. Shots good by Alexander Walker.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
Well, it's nice to get a layup that can get your offense flowing.
Here's Barlow, and here's Maxey outside.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Another young rising player in this league who's learning as he goes along is Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, he continues to get more responsibility on his plate, and I think as he starts to embrace that leadership role a little bit more and become more vocal, I think then you're going to start to see Philly really do some great things.
Yeah, maturing before our eyes. And it's the 76ers with the ball. After the basket by Atlanta. Pass to Edgecombe. Embiid the screen. Takes a three. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Embiid's got 12 points in the game.
So they trusted Embiid in this situation, and he used every bit of the clock to get his look.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. And while we have a chance, here are the teams that have swatted away the most shots this season. 5th on the list, the 76ers.
I mean, terrific rim protection. I mean, they rotate and help on the inside as well as anybody. And, of course, you want to keep offenses on the outside shooting jump shots, and that continues to be the goal.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Outside Daniels. Driving to the basket. Rizachet, and the three off target.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Here's Barlow. Back to Maxey. To the middle. And they double up Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist. 10 points for him.
Yeah, the defense completely collapsed on Embiid down low with the ball, and that created openings on the outside.
Alexander Walker with the ball. He's covered by Maxey. The Hawks again can't hit.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And stolen by Okongwu. Lobbed up there for Johnson, and the slam dunk by Johnson.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Here's Edgecombe. 10 points for him. Here's Barlow. Three-pointer by Embiid. The 76ers another three.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Back to Alexander Walker. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And you can tell Risacher has a great basketball IQ. He spots the opening and delivers the pass on time.
High post, Embiid. Pass to Edgecombe. Embiid sets the pick for Edgecombe. No good from outside. Atlanta's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Daniels, a screen on Maxey. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good.
He was torching them from deep in the first half, but he has not made one here in the second.
The Hawks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Outside Daniels. Pass to Alexander Walker. He's looking for Okongwu and finds him. Risacher finds Johnson. Hits it from three-point range. Johnson's got 7 points for the quarter.
And Johnson just hanging out in the corner, waited patiently there for the triple.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots. Now, Alexander Walker. He's got 18. Risacher in the corner. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Got to get out on that if you're the defense. This rookie Risacher can really do damage from the perimeter.
From the stripe. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, the NBA understands its future is electronic. Commissioner Adam Silver said the vast majority of people consume us through media, not in person. Our social media audience is the highest of any league and continuing to grow exponentially. So there's no lack of interest in this game. Guys?
It is a beautiful thing. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Embiid down and drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
And that's where you want Embiid to be aggressive. With his size and skill, he is dangerous down low.
Pass to Johnson. Fires the 3, and that one's good. Risacher. Risacher's got 10.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Barlow passes to Maxey. Banked in off the glass. Maxey's got 33 points.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
And Okongwu slams it in.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Edgecombe with it. He's covered by Daniels. Embiid kicks to Maxey. Pass to Edgecombe. From outside the arc. A rebound by Johnson.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's got 18. 6 to shoot. Outside Daniels. Offensive rebound. Pass to Alexander Walker. From deep. It's good from long range. Alexander Walker's got 9 points in the quarter.
4 threes in the first half, and now another here in the second. He is feeling it.
Back to Maxey. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Edgecombe. Three-pointer. That's in. Coming off the assist from Embiid. Embiid's got 5 assists in the game. Johnson outside. Back to Alexander Walker. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Jock Landale's checked in for Okongwu. Corey Kispert comes in for Johnson. Fields checked in for Rizachet. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Daniels. Here's Grimes. Nothing on the board. Shoots. Gets an open look and hits. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Hield outside. 6 on the shot clock. Sweet little floater. That's 10 points for Buddy Hield.
And what focus from Hield there. Not an easy finish, but that guy finds a way.
Down low, here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
McCollum outside for the 3. It's hauled in by Edwards. Philadelphia's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Watford finds Drummond. It's Grimes on the wing, defended by Alexander Walker. Hawks shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Landale pass to McCollum. Hield outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists now in this one. Got a piece of it. Watford bounce pass. A nice shot by Baldwin.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now here's Hield. He's got 13. Pass to Landale. He gets that one.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Here's Watford. Hasn't made one yet.
Get there.
There's 10 seconds left to play here in the third. Puts it up from 12. That shot missing. And so it's Philadelphia riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Lowry out there with Quentin Grimes. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Walker, and it's Embiid in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Lowry's gone 3 of 3 from the arc, 9 points on that long-range shot of his. Johnson sends the screen for McCollum. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Embiid dishes to Lowry. Embiid sets the pick for Lowry. A three-pointer, no good. On the wing, Johnson, guarded by Walker. Johnson kicks to McCollum. Johnson with a screen on Lowry. McCollum, no good.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
From the arc, Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
It's been a quiet game for him to this point on the offensive end, but the team has still played well enough to hold the lead.
Hield can't hit. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. So, Tim, when you played, you were one of the league's best sharpshooters. Did you ever look around and pick things up off of other guys you watch shoot the ball well?
No question. In fact, I learned a lot about how to move off the ball by watching other guys as I made my way through college and eventually became a pro. And even when I was in the league, I would study other players to pick up things on their footwork and how to get my release a little bit quicker.
Give me one player that you really studied hard.
Well, there's no question Del Curry was a guy I watched because he needed very little time to get that shot off coming off of his screen. And unfortunately, several times I got there late against him and learned my lesson.
Kispert with the bucket.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
Lowry looking around. Here's Grimes. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Atlanta's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now here's McCollum. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
Lowry finds Edwards. Outside for Lowry. Sinks the three-pointer.
In this era of the NBA, you just can't let guys have good looks from the three. Pretty much everyone in this league can make you pay.
Now here's McCollum. There's a screen. That one falls. McCollum's got 4 this quarter. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the 76ers. And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
Well, the defense did everything they could right there, but against a player like Embiid with that kind of power, it's just not enough.
McCollum, no good.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from 3. Only had that 1 in the first half.
Here's Baldwin. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Baldwin. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Shot by Grimes. No good.
Frozen. The guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Yeah, everything right now is clicking for Johnson, and it is so fun to watch him when he gets in a groove like this.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And some changes here for the 76ers. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Baldwin. Edgecombe comes in for Edwards. And Maxey subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Jock Landale. Zachary Rizachet comes in for Kispert. Daniels is checked in for Buddy Hield. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for C.J. McCollum. Here's Grimes. 6 to shoot for 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Okongwu's now got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to Alexander-Walker. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And Philadelphia making a change here. Arlo's checked in. For Philadelphia, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Here's Embiid. So, Greg, in 2021, the NBA creating the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Champion Award. It's so great to recognize the work that's being done by so many NBA players.
It does, Kevin. And these players who are not just giving back, but giving a voice to the less fortunate and trying to shape policy towards justice and equality.
Now, Alexander Walker. After Kelly Oubre missed from long range. Johnson. It's deflected. Here's Edgecombe, defended by Alexander Walker.
Well, this is a classic performance from Embiid. He's one of the most lethal scorers this game has.
Alexander Walker passes to Okongwu. Alexander Walker with the ball. The three. The Hawks again can't hit. Oubre, left side. Pass to Embiid. Now Edgecombe. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. 16 points here for PJ Edgecombe. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Maxey. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Okongwu slams it in.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
You're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Now, here's Maxey. Here's Embiid. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, it's really tough on that defender. Embiid's just so good, and now you give him a chance for one more.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Philadelphia.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
And we should also mention their work on the perimeter. They have found quality looks from deep, and they have knocked them down.
And you talk about physical dominance combined with skill. Tim, at his peak, where does Joel Embiid rank?
Well, Kevin, I'm not sure we've ever seen a 7-footer with this combination of power and three-point shooting touch. Injuries really are the only thing that have slowed him down.
Here's Watford. Pass to Embiid. Fires the three. Watford, that's good.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Riza with it. Edwards there. 5 to shoot. Here's Riza. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Well, he would like to forget that first half, but he has found something out there now.
Watford finds Grimes. Here's Watford, defended by Alexander Walker. Back to Grimes. Launches it. Okongwu grabs the board.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Daniels passes to Johnson. Here's Riza. Off target from three-point range. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Pass to Watford. Back to Embiid. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
And with the most recent collective bargaining agreement, Tim, teams have felt the pinch of those new luxury tax and apron penalties.
Yeah, and the goal of those being put in place was to have more top-tier talent equally spread out around the league. And as you've seen, There's been some tough decisions already. Some teams have had to trade away some of their stars just to make the math work.
And sometimes it's hard to make that math work. There's so many moving parts.
And as a result, it's more important to be able to structure out your supporting cast than ever before.
Drains the three-pointer.
Creating spacing. That's his third three-pointer of the night and his second this half.
Pass to Embiid. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Tim, as we look at the area of modern medicine, isn't it amazing how it's helping extend playing careers?
Yeah, it's really incredible, Kevin, how these procedures now are so much less invasive. Guys come back sooner, and they're able to play longer. Just look at Klay Thompson gifting his 2022 championship ring to the doctor who performed his Achilles surgery. Now, that's the kind of impact these doctors are having.
It really is amazing. Here's Watford after the basket by Atlanta. Pass to Grimes. Embiid with a screen on Daniels. Shot by Grimes, no good.
It's just not his night from the three, but this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
Okongwu kicks to Daniels. Pulls up on the wing. It's hauled in by the 76ers. 1:57 left to play in the final quarter. Embiid the screen. Here's Grimes. Lays it up off the glass.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Here's Alexander Walker. Outside Daniels. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the 76ers.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
Yeah, and once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities, and anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year. And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Joel Embiid.
Well, he did a great job involving everyone in the offense, setting guys up for scores, and the assist total shows it.
Here's Grimes, takes the three, gets the three-pointer to fall.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Now, here's Johnson. Back to Alexander Walker. Fires for three. It's hauled in by Edwards.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now, Watford. Now, here's Embiid. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. The shot by Watford, no good. Rizachet with it. So it's the 76ers.